Welcome back. Pokemon on the Rocks. Previously, you knocked out 2 gyms in one sitting. And now, I've got the team ready to go for a new adventure. Oh, hello. I think I need to fly to a different town. Hang on. Welcome everybody. It's me, Platypede, continuing the journey. Yeah, I trained up Birdburris a couple levels, so she is ready to go for when we do Safari Zone later. For the moment, I'm going to take Smallish with us to fly. I did realize just now that Birdburris and Coily, I may not be able to count them towards the Pokédex because every Pokemon I catch in a game other than Emerald, I need to catch another Pokemon to trade in both my Japanese copy of Ruby, where I'm gonna relay through, and then again in Emerald. And I might not have enough Pokemon in Ruby to do that so far. I had some extras. I counted up how many I would need to trade. But I might have... If I have enough extras, then I'll trade them over. But just saying that Birdburris and Coily are not necessarily trading yet. I would like to, though. I feel bad saying that they're suggesting even that they would stay here. So, I'm going to plan to do it. It just might need a little extra preparation. And I gotta be more careful about the Pokemon that I actually need to catch. And there are a few. Because now that we can surf places, there are a few more Pokemon we can catch. Now that we can surf and we have all the fishing poles. We've got, what, Poliwag. I need to get 2 Psyducks. Oh, and we can use Strength now. Because I think Koga's gym lets us use Surf. I don't think Sabrina's gym let us use Strength. Maybe we could already do it. Oh, that's very good. Very good, very good. I'm gonna be trading over all my rare candies at some point, so we can use them in Emerald to save a little bit of training for this really, for like Tyranitar and Dragonite. And anyone else that I can think of that really needs it. But alright. Normally, you might go through the Seafoam Islands and move around boulders and stuff. I'm actually gonna go... I should actually go to Viridian so I can swap out my Pokemon. But normally I would go to... Normally you would go south of Fuschia through the Seafoam Islands, but it's slightly quicker to go south of Pallet Town, I think. Oh, hey, Mav, welcome. How's it going? I haven't started a new game, I'm just back in Pallet Town. So don't worry, you didn't miss a lot. Didn't miss that much. It goes? Yeah. Same here. I was gonna say that because today is technically the start of my vacation days. Although I haven't gone away on my vacation yet. I was thinking about... Oh, jeez. I was thinking about going to... I was thinking about starting the stream early and doing like a long one. But today just didn't really work like that, somehow. I think my mistake was that I waited a little too late in the day to do my nails. And, like, I gotta wait longer than... I don't know if I'm doing something wrong with nail polish, but I've always gotta wait at least, like, an hour plus after finishing the top coat. Even waiting an hour seems to be not enough most of the time. Like, I still gotta be really careful or it's still, like, soft. And most of my nails only did one coat of color, because that was enough. So I don't know. Probably need to clean the, like, brush. Because the one thing that keeps happening to me is that I end up with, like, all these little bubbles on the surface, and it looks bad. No, I might just redo it tomorrow. Oh yeah, while we're here, let's catch some new Pokemon, because Tangela live here, I think. Tangela! Wait, I need Tangela, right? I do! It's here, there's like, what, 2 places where Tangela appear. And this is one of them. Jump. Okay, that's good. Oh, we don't have any status moves on the team, do we? And Tangela is not easy to catch. So I might not be equipped for this. Ultra Ball, go! Ultra Ball, go again. Yeah, there we go. We got him. Got him in his funny little red shoes. What do we call this guy? It kind of makes me, in a weird way, it makes me think of the shrunken head guy from Beetlejuice, from the waiting room. You're gonna be scrunchy. There we go. I don't know if that's spelled right. But that's how I would spell it. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Surfing. I'm gonna skip all the trainers, because that's my prerogative. And I want to say we don't need, yeah, the tentacles are the ones that show up the most here. I'm pretty sure we catch those yeah, we catch those elsewhere. Although it's a clear body tentacle. Sorry, clear body tentacle, we're leaving you. Because we're gonna catch in another game. Oops. Yeah, I guess Skullkraken is gonna be the easiest choice for Blaine's gym. So that's why I've got her out front. Yeah. It was funny, I was thinking... Oh, I have animations off, I forgot. I was like, I was waiting for the protect animation, it didn't happen. Yeah. But it's funny, I keep going back to, Cyberpunk 2077. Because it's got lots of problems, but I'm still, like, in spite of myself, I'm still curious to see how it pans out. Like, how the story pans out. There we go. We want to see the battles. Oh yeah, the gym is locked, right? Scientists conduct experiments in the burned out building. I don't know. But it also has a very cool flying car mod. That's hard to control, but it was too tempting not to try it. It's like that and the skip intros are like the only 2 mods I have on there. Skip intro videos. Almost every game has one. If a game has, like, you know, company logo videos or whatever that you can't skip by hitting escape or anything, there's always a mod to skip them. And I always do it. Oh yeah, I am an important doctor, very much so. Oh yeah, they still have the stilted speech of this guy. He's like a German doctor or something, I guess. Dome fossil. Okay, cool. Now, do they have a PC? Oh, they do have a PC in here. Because I gotta deposit somebody to make room. And sorry, you're that somebody, Huckle. You're getting tossed around a little bit. I also forgot that we should go get the amber fossil before coming here. It's Kabuto. Yes, it's a girl. Oh, we could call her Slashly. It's a because of those claws. It's a name that I used for a sand slash that I caught in another game, but I like it too much not to use it here. Or do we want to? Or maybe because it's Kabutops, do we want to call it something else? Maybe Spot. Because it's an anagram of Kabutops. No, not Stop. Wait. Maybe we should call her Stop. Stop. It's dumb, but it suits it. Her name, Stop the Kabutops. Currently only a Kabuto, but she will be. I guess because she's a girl, we could easily... oh, she's only level 5. Like, she hatched from an egg. That's interesting. Normally you get them at, like, level 30, I think? In first gen? Yeah, we'll check out her stats at the end of the stream. Leaf is too... or Petra is too accommodating of the rules. No running indoors. I can't even make her do it. Oops. Yeah. Oh yeah, I need to check Kabuto off the list. There we go. Oh yeah, and we need Shama to get the tree down. Oops. I don't know why the box got all kind of messy. Yeah. Oh, look, I could have swore there was some dialogue about the wireless Game Boy Link in this game, but maybe I just haven't talked to the right person. Anyway, all I know is that it's not those kids. We'll go into the little warehouse to the back entrance. Hey, listen, I need to share a secret with someone. Shh. I think this chunk of amber contains Pokemon DNA. It would be a shattering scientific breakthrough. Pokemon could be resurrected from it. But my colleagues just ignore what I have to say. So I have a favor to ask. I want you to get this examined at a Pokemon lab somewhere. Anywhere. Any lab. It doesn't matter what our credentials are. Just get it examined. Get the little amber checked. Now this is one of those... This is one of those things in Pokemon where I always forget to come back and, like, check in. Because I think if you bring the Aerodactyl back to this guy, he's like, whoa, I can't believe it. There was an Aerodactyl in there. Or something. I don't know. I feel like he says something, right? So I think that's what we're going to do. Although, actually, I'm going to move Pokemon around a little more. I'm going to keep the ones I need so that we don't have to keep coming back here. And a spot open for the new Pokemon. And we're gonna see what this guy says, because I honestly don't remember. It's a lot like, I don't know if y'all remember, there are, in GSC, there are those 2 Pokemon that you can get that are like temporary gift Pokemon that you're supposed to return. There's like a Spearow, where this guy's like, hey, I put mail on this Spearow, can you deliver it? And then there's the guy on Cyanwood, I think, who got one of his Pokemon stolen by your rival, and then he's like, please take care of my other rare Pokemon, Shuckle. And you're supposed to give him the Shuckle back, but like, I think I, and like many people, never remembered to do that as a kid, or just assumed that we're supposed to keep it. But no, you're supposed to give it back. And naturally, I was glad that I accidentally caught my own shuckle rock smashing, because otherwise I probably would have kept that shuckle. I like, as a kid, I swore that was the only way to get a shuckle, was this one guy. Okay, we got Aerodactyl. This Aerodactyl's a boy Aerodactyl. What do we call Aerodactyl? I think I did Fwingers in the old game, because it was like, dactyl means fingers, basically. Like polydactyl cats are ones that have more than 4 toes. I guess dactyl is like toes or fingers or something, so I call it Fwingers, because it's like wing fingers. Maybe I should just do that again. He's Fwingers. It's such a dumb name that I can't think of a better one. Okay, Fwingers. We're gonna go bring you to Pewter City to show you off to the guy. What is this guy? There's other stuff in this place, right? We study Pokemon extensively every day. People often bring us rare Pokemon for examination. Also, got a bald portrait here. Photo of the Landslander, Dr. Fuji. It almost looks more like... See, there's kind of a line going across his head. It's almost like there's a cloud going right behind him. It's very strange. Like there's just enough detail there to be kind of confusing background. Oh there, do you happen to have Raichu? Trade for an Electrode? Oh, well, if you don't want to. This most remarkable fossil inside Mount Moon. I think it's of a rare prehistoric Pokemon. It's funny that he almost says that like a hint for you to go to Mount Moon, but you've already been there. I guess it's color. It's like flavor. Hey, do you want Venonat? You want to trade it for Matangle? No. I have both. I always forget how many unnecessary trade Pokemon there are in this game. There's so many. I'll teach you a nifty move. Teach you a Pokemon and watch the fun unfold. It's a move called Metronome. No, that's okay. Thank you. Metronome is very crazy. What's an Amber Pipe? Is that what they did with the rest of the Amber? If you can evolve into 1/3 kind of Pokemon. Oh, more than 3, buddy. Boy. This guy, get a load of this guy. He doesn't even know. He doesn't even know how many other evolutions there are. There are like 4. There are like 5 other ones. If you include the latest generation. Alright, now that we're here, I'm gonna try the Pokemon Mansion, I guess? Oh no, wait, I forgot. I'm hyping up bringing Fwingers back to Pewter City, and I keep getting to do it. Okay, Fwingers. Alright. Like, he's gotta give us something, right? What? I did get the old Amber checked. I'll put him in front. Fwingers. Oh, he doesn't say anything. Oh man. I have 2 fossils of rare prehistoric Pokemon in exhibit. You do? 2 of them? Mysteries of space. Secrets of space. The mysteries of Earth. So many things we could know about. Let's disperse the study. Visiting toss. How about seismic toss? Oh. There's a move tutor. I forgot there were move tutors that they've like added move tutors all over the place, because that didn't used to be that way. Feels weird. It's kind of a clever idea though, because a lot of TMs in first-gen Pokemon are no longer TMs, and the only way that would make sense to teach them in any of your Pokemon is to have these move tutors. Okay, but I'm gonna go to the old mansion and see what we can do there. Because I don't know how tough they are in the mansion, but if we can just blast through there without leveling up, without having to go back and fight other trainers, that'll be cool. And we can explore the Steep Foam Islands later. I want to check real quick. Ah, right. Yeah, we want... Skullkraken has a few more levels to go. Because Blaine gets up to level 47. And she might hold up alright. She might hold up alright even at like level 40 or 42. But it'd be good to level her up some more if we can. Because Blaine's Pokemon have, like... He's got, like, a Rapidash that'll have Stomp and stuff. There's a Coughing. Wait, do we need a Coughing? I think we can catch those. Yeah, we don't need a Coughing. Bye, Coughing. What about... I know Ponyta live here. Oh, we do need Ponyta. But they don't actually live here anymore. It's weird. A lot of the change... I'm not crazy about a lot of the changes to Pokemon encounters in this game. Because it's like... I don't know. I thought it made sense for Ponyta to be in the abandoned mansion. But there just aren't anymore. Growlithe, I already have one. But thank you. Thank you for your time, sir. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It was... Going back to Cyberpunk talk. I'm surprised at how many weird little uncomfortable things there are in it. Of like, I don't know, some of like Johnny Silverhand's remarks, but also like the way some people are treated in characters. There's a guy. There's like this Ripper Doc who's like a real sleazebag. Who's part of the... What? Raticate... Oh, that's right. Skullkraken's not very fast. There's this guy he's very, like, queer-coded, but he's also, like, scummy and bad. It's just such a, like, frustrating old trope of, like, oh, the guy in the mesh tank top with, like, his hair falling out is a creep and a villain. He's not cool, and it's like, it's like, I put it in the same category as, like, the like, rich fat guy. Like, he's, like, it's not bad enough that he's just wealthy and greedy, but he's also overweight, and that makes him, it's like a symbol of excess or whatever. You know, and all the, and this, which, I don't know that trope is in the game, but it has this other one that's like so insidious and it's like, eh. In a game that calls itself Cyberpunk, of all things. Like... Well, that was something that reminded me of it was, somebody playing the game and talking about the three, was talking about the three possible, like, starting, like, backgrounds and being like, yeah, Corpo, like, has, you know, nobody would misunderstand what cyberpunk means and actually have you start off as, like, as like a member of a corporation. No, totally. Who would be so short-sighted as to, make that mistake? It's a weird decision too, because I don't think there are a lot of... There are decisions that make it different based on what you're starting, what your background was. But they're also, like, not good. Like, some of them make more sense than the others. Right, Twister. So we already have a flinch move, and Twister is special because it's dragon, so we don't want it. No, say no to Twister. Yeah, I don't know. Cyberpunk is a really frustrating game because on like a very surface level, it's a lot like Skyrim, but it's like if Skyrim had better like professional voice acting and like an actually compelling main story instead of just being like largely mechanic and kind of side quest driven. I don't know. It's such a problematic game. Much like Skyrim. I would say Skyrim is pretty problematic too. Yeah. Suffice it to say, it's a game that I wouldn't stream, and not just because of the, like, all the nudity that sometimes doesn't get filtered out, but mostly because of all the other things. It's just like, I know CD Projekt, because of GOG, gets a lot of praise, but they're also just as bad as all these other big game publishers. Like they don't get a free pass because they did The Witcher and everybody loves The Witcher. They're kind of doing the bare minimum of offering games without DRM embedded in them. If anything, that's actually a big problem, because... Oh, hey, protein. Do we need to give that to Huckle still? I'm trying to remember if somebody on the team had another attack down nature. Let's check real quick. But... in a weird way, I think the way that GOG gets praised and stands out from the crowd is a problem. It's a problem because... sorry. Oh yeah, Crackle has attack down speed up, but also most of his attacks are... like, fire attacks are special. So it's not a big deal. And Bashful... oh, Bashful's a neutral. Calm is also attack down. Oh, so yeah, actually. Dreadnought should get... let's give Dreadnought protein, because we haven't done that for him. Boost his attack a little bit. I think because CD Projekt stands out so much from all that, and rather than compelling other parts of the game industry to also like drop DRM, it just is like, it's like an excuse for everybody else not to. It's like, well, like, you know, GOG's thing is no DRM, but we don't have to actually do that ourselves. Like, none of us have to actually... No other big game publishers have to actually change their ways. And that's very tiring. Yep. These wild weezings are so dangerous. But I'm glad that Beatrice is a toughie. She toughened it out so you wouldn't be sad. Oh yeah, I should just be using repels, shouldn't I? I was kind of saving them for the Savari zone, but... it's good here since the only real benefit is trainer Pokemon. But we can dig out for a second. Heal up. Yeah, I don't know. Like, sometimes I just want to have a game to, like another... oops. Another kind of, like, trashy game. I would almost... I feel weird calling it a trashy game, Cyberpunk. It's almost like junk foody. Another kind of problematic but entertaining game that I've been playing recently is Blade and Sorcery, the VR game. Because it's kind of like turn your brain off, but also like swing swords at people. It's like, it's more engaging melee combat than like Boneworks, which is basically, which was primarily like zombies like digital zombies and what's the other thing? Like digital zombies and like dudes with guns are basically the whole thing. Oh yeah, I remember. So this is kind of spooky. In first gen, this guy, because of the layout of the mansion and all the rooms were kind of tighter, this guy wanders around and he can actually block you in if you're not careful. Like he can walk into the gap and you aren't able to like leave this room. it's really, it's kind of, it always kind of spooked me. Anyway. Yeah, I've been playing some of those games. I really want to go back to Disco Elysium though. I've gotten pretty far in my game and I think I got to a point where like I had hit a bunch of dead ends until the day progressed and I couldn't find a way to like make the day progress like naturally other than just running around. Maybe that was my mistake because I was running everywhere. And Kim kind of comments on that, like, boy, you're really giving me a run for my money running everywhere, like, as if to suggest that maybe, like, you're supposed to walk and take your time. But I'm like, no, if you give me the ability to run, I'm gonna run. And I'm gonna go fast. Oh, big Raticate. Sure, let's entertain this for a minute. I might just turn off battle animations again, because we're going to be battling until we get to the gym. Because it's a lot of training. But yeah, I should listen a little closely to the, mansion music. I think this is a pretty good adaptation of it, actually. It's all like weird and spooky. Boop, boop, boop. And they kept that... They kept the weird, like, off... Or I think they did. Well, maybe they didn't. So that, that melody line that's, like, kind of jumping all over the place, it doesn't line up totally. It doesn't, or it only lines up with the very start and very end of the song, I think. Or it's, like, off by an eighth note or something. It's, like, it's a very weird progression where it's, like, slightly off, and I think maybe they corrected that so it lines up with the start of the track now. Oh, no, they just, it just cuts out for this part. The Kristen, the newly discovered Pokemon, Mew. Oh yeah, the scientific... I love the music goes so well with this whole, like, Mewtwo documentation that's going on in the background, this whole background story. The weakest surf you've ever seen from a Gyarados. It's sad. I might rather stream so many other, like, better, like, more... Because Cyberpunk is also a very sloppy game. So I guess better games in the sense of, like, quality, but also in the sense of message and story and everything. Unless I'm, you know, intentionally picking a bad game to make fun of. Because I have a few bad games that I would love to stream, where they're bad enough that all you can do is laugh. I should put on another repel. Let's do that. Whoops. I've forgotten this generation they don't automatically prompt you to spray another repel when the previous one runs out. July 5th, Guyana, South America. A new Pokemon was discovered deep in the jungle. Oh, I was supposed to read that one first. And then 5 days later they called it Mew. Oh wait, Calcium. Which one is Calcium? Is that special attack? I don't know what to do with Calcium. I don't know who to give Calcium to. There are definitely hidden items around here too, and I'm not going to find them. It's going to be like an elixir or something. I love that. I love that they kept the dialogue like, "There's a secret switch. Press it." Well, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't press a secret switch that you don't know what it does? You can't help yourself but push the big candy red button. Oh, cool defense. I'm not gonna give it to anybody. That'd be worth selling, though. One thing I've been looking at is modding games that have a soundtrack that might get, like, the stream... that might get the stream muted, stuff like that. Like, I think I talked about this. I would love to stream some Star Wars games, but every single one of them will get, like, muted. Like, the second that I load them up. Alright, we gotta switch up. Also, hang on. Do I have to heal up Skullkraken? How much did she take? Oh, she's injured. I'm sorry, Skullkraken. Have a spray bottle. Oh, she just ate the whole thing. No, you're not supposed to eat the plastic, Skullkraken. It's not good for you. Ah, oh, she just doesn't know better. Whoops. Okay. And then we're gonna go up here. Oh, I should put the repel on again. I should get some... There are probably some super max repels in this town. This town's smart. Be good to get it. But yeah, I've been kind of obsessed with, Episode 1 Racer lately. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. And I'd love to stream it, because it's kind of... Especially on PC, it's kind of easy to get around. One thing I wanted to check is whether YouTube recognizes the music on the N64 version, where it's very much compressed. Because, in a way, I kind of like the... Oh, crit! Good job, Skullkraken. That's the only way you get a one-hit kill on these Radicades. But I wanted to, consider that because it's bit crushed enough that it might not be... It might not be flagged, it might not get claimed. Twitch might not mute the video. For the stream. I can only test the YouTube part, really. But if not, it's very easy to replace the music on the PC version. And the PC version is a bit easier. I think what I like about, what would be cool... It'd be really cool to play the N64 version because it's one that it's like I've never beaten it. I've never beaten it because it's so hard, and I've beaten the PC version. Because especially if you use a gamepad, it gets, like, much easier, and when you have a more steady frame rate, it's easier to, like, input your controls on time. 36, Mew gave birth. We named the newborn Mewtwo. So, that doesn't track quite right with, That doesn't quite track quite right with, oh yeah, eat the burn hill. Oh, she just loves plastic. It's gonna come back and get you later. Oh. Oh, and she's gonna eat the whole thing again. Gosh, Skullkraken, I gotta teach you to, like, let me just spray you down with it first. Gosh. Sorry, I was saying. Mew giving birth. I guess they didn't really think about that too much with, making this, because they wanted to keep all the language the same. Because normally, I guess legendaries don't lay eggs anyway. So maybe that is unusual now that I think about it. Mew is also genderless, and genderless Pokemon don't have offspring, except with a Ditto, normally. I don't know. Mew is this weird case of like a progenitor Pokemon. Anyway, so there's like weird stuff going on with Mew. And Mewtwo, so I guess they can break the rules of Pokemon laying eggs. My mentor once lived here. His name was Mr. Fuji. He founded the lab. It's Brayden. Well, you know, we can use Dragon Rage. But I bet that Magnemite knows an electric move. Oh, lock on. Okay. So I'll just Dragon Rage again. Aw. Scientist thinks he's being smart. Okay, but I'm gonna be actually smart and switch. I'm still thinking about Cyberpunk 2077. I feel like it tries to give you all these like dialogue choices, but still falls into the same trap that most games do. Maybe not though. Maybe in a way it like kind of avoids the usual problem because it doesn't try to pretend like you're getting a different outcome. Although you do though. I don't know. In a weird way. Thinking of CD Projekt, I feel like The Witcher kind of solved... It kind of has a decent solution for, like, character choice and dialogue options. If you're stuck, try jumping off the cliff over there. It's like, oh no you don't. But actually we do. I should have brought those repels, because I don't have any more. I have one left. Because the way that it does stuff, and I mean that game has a lot of problems too. That whole series. I actually got fed up with The Witcher 2 and I never beat it. I never got very far in it because the combat was just so infuriating. I was like, this is pain, this is suffering. I'm not gonna put up with this. And I stopped. So I'm pretty sure it's here is where we want to go. Yeah, there we go. Can we get around you? Oh, we can. Then I will. We've got plenty of trainers to build up Skullkraken over, so... Oh, he's too fast to eradicate. Alright. We're gonna run out of strengths. And I would lead with Huckle to avoid as many encounters as possible, but yeah, maybe I should just do that. But we're about to run out of the repels anyway. Carbos, which is speed, I think. Yeah, there we go. Let's give that to Skullkraken because she's the one who's losing. She's got speed down. Nature. There we go. It's like, oh, what was I going to say about The Witcher? So, like, the combat... So many times in a game, dialogue choices will be like, you know, X% to succeed on what you're trying to do, or like, you have the ability to do this special dialogue option because of your abilities. Ditto! Wait, do we need Ditto? I don't remember Ditto being here. No, we don't. We can get Ditto elsewise. Really? We can get Ditto elsewise? Yeah. There's a place we can get Ditto elsewise. Bye, Ditto. But yeah, from what I remember, The Witcher and generally the Witcher games, player choice ends up floating more around like actions that you're doing in the overworld, but also like trying to understand the person you're talking to and to pick dialogue options that make sense to like the specific person, rather than just being like, and like the game doesn't really tell you. The game doesn't like highlight, you know, this is the Paragon option and this is the Renegade option, but like both will get you what you want. It doesn't like do that sort of thing. You two is far too powerful. We've failed to curb its vicious tendencies. See what happens in Pokemon the movie. Coming to a theater near you in 1999, 2000? I don't remember when it came out. I'm gonna keep switching out for Eradicates because they'll take as many turns anyway, and it's just more reliable. Verona is so far behind, it'll be good for her experience anyway. And the Eradicates have speed EVs, I think, which is good for Skullcrankin. Oh, interesting. Is Eradicate heavy? Maybe low kick will do more. Something I like about the later generation games is that Pokemon will like plop down when it first comes out, and you'll like hear how heavy it is. Oh, Verona, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Verona. Okay, Crackle, you can take a crackle at it. Much neglected Crackle, even though Charmander's like my favorite starter. Charmander to Charizard line. I keep like forgetting to train him up at all. He doesn't get to fight in these battles. There he goes, Skullcrankin gets a level. I'm trying to at least just get the key here. Yeah, you know what, actually? I can lead with Huckle, who can either outrun or, like, brick break the fast Raticates. So I feel like maybe, I guess Disco Elysium does some of that, actually, now that I think about it. Disco Elysium does some of what I'm describing with The Witcher doing, and that game is a little more, it's a little more forward-thinking, a little more progressive, you might say. A little less problematic than most of the games that are, like, really famous and talked about. A lot of the problematic stuff is around the studio that made it, and the producers who have, like, claimed the rights and are just not going to do anything with it, but rake in all the cash. Oh, Blizzard. That's cool. Speaking of bad game publishers. Yeah. Trying to think. I think I did. I'm trying to think of like any games I bought from Blizzard as new games. I think I did buy Overwatch years ago because it seemed like kind of a fun online thing to do, and I never played it. I think I played like 2 sessions of it, and I kind of was like, eh. And I like never touched it again. And then the servers got shut down, and you can't play it anymore. So that's cool. I wouldn't anyway, because... Why would I? Oh, there's the secret key. Because screw Blizzard, they're vile. I guess... I don't know if money goes to them. I did buy Diablo 1 on GOG, and I bought like a used... And like way back in college, I got a used disc of StarCraft 1. But I think that's it. But I bought Diablo 1 like also years and years ago. And I haven't touched it. I didn't get very far in it. Because I guess dungeon crawlers have come a long way. Like, I played it after I played Path of Exile, and Path of Exile is, like, way more, like, exciting and interesting. Like, I don't know, I have a feeling that there's something objectionable about the plot to Diablo. Something that I wouldn't like there. But I don't know. I might never know because it's kind of interesting, but compared to other games I could play, I was like, let's just play other games. Okay, so funny thing here is that when I was a kid, I didn't realize that you could skip the gym trainers by doing quizzes, because I thought, like I always do, well, I want to fight all the gym trainers so I get experience, and my Pokemon get stronger. And so I never did the quizzes. And I'm still not going to. Even though they're very easy. There's like a couple that are tricks, though. Like, does Caterpie evolve into Butterfree? The answer is no, because Caterpie evolves into Metapod, but it's a clever little, it's a sneaky little sneak trick. Oh, I was gonna turn battle back on for the gym, I forgot. Gosh. I keep occasionally, like, feeling my fingernails and feeling like how rough and bumpy the surface is from the bad paint job. I don't know what I do. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, except that I don't know. I'm not being careful enough. Like, I don't know. Maybe I should redo them tomorrow. But it's always such a chore. And all I've got, I use cotton balls to clean, to apply the, like, polish remover, and for whatever reason they always, like, stick to whatever hand, like, the fingernails on whatever hand I'm using, so I have to do, like, all the nails if I'm gonna, like, redo any of them. And, like, you never want to add layers after you've finished. Like, you really need to go back and, like, start fresh. Although, I don't know. Maybe it makes sense to, like, do, like, a gentle wipe of the polish remover on each one just to, like, smooth out the surface, and then, like, kind of try and, like, wash them, you know, wash off the remover, obviously. And then try to put on, like, another coat. Might just be that I need more light. I feel like you need a lot of light to be sure that you're getting, like, a nice smooth coat. Smooth coat color. Oh, she got burned. And I used my burn heal, so we already gotta go to the next. We gotta, like, go back to the center. It's just as well, I should put away some of my items that are filling up my inventory. Whoa, big levels. Okay, she's getting 2 speed EVs, 2 speed points this level, that's good. And she's only getting 2 attack, but that's 2 special attack, I mean, but that's more than she would normally get, I think. Yow! Yow! I like to imagine he screams that like Tom from Tom and Jerry. Yow! I can't really do it myself. Thinking of RPGs, more progressive RPGs that, like, have good story and player choice. I remember thinking a little bit about, I remember wondering when Baldur's Gate 3 came out, everybody was all over that game, and they still kind of are. Partly because I think Larian Studios seem like a better place to work than most. Which is, damning with faint praise, I guess. But I wonder if is that game, like, actually good, or does it have problems? Like, the only criticism I think I ran into is that they do, like, fantasy racism commentary that somebody was kind of disappointed to encounter that because they encounter real-life racism every day, and they were kind of hoping to get away from it. And I wonder if they do... Because it is the Dungeons & Dragons universe. But I wonder if they handle it well at all in Baldur's Gate 3. This is kind of hard to do that. I don't know if it makes me wonder if it's even possible to do that in, like, fantasy, you know, elves and dwarves and goblins setting. Because there are so many, like, humanoid creatures who are intelligent, but they're either framed or just accepted to be evil in order to provide you with, like, human-shaped things that you don't feel bad about killing. And I think that's never gonna work, really. That's something that we can maybe do away with. It's like, it makes me think of, like, the Falmer or something in Skyrim, where it's like, they used to be the snow elves, but then they lived underground for too long and turned into Gollum. They all turned into Gollum. And now they're just evil creatures who don't see, who don't touch grass. They're like gamers. They're the cave dwellers. But it's like, I don't know. Like, it feels like it should feel wrong. It should ring as problematic, and it does. And yet, like, people are still making fantasy settings like that. I don't know what kind of, I don't know, I guess, like, the Game of Thrones setting kind of does away with that, but I don't know the show or the books well enough to be familiar with, like, the non-human peoples of the world. The impression I got is that there kind of aren't any. There are, like, very few. Also, this Rapidash is just running around in circles while Skullkraken is summoning the ocean to kill it. Are you okay? Are you okay, Rapidash? Are you okay? Super Nerd Derek, are you okay over there? Ow! Rapidash, it trampled over me when you knocked it out. I should have forfeited before that happened. We have burglar. Why are there burglars in Blaine's gym? Is he just like this skeevy guy? The nerds make some sense because this is an island. There's like a scientific lab here on Cinnabar. But like the burglars are supposed to be in the mansion. Like they're like looting the old mansion where the scientists were studying Mewtwo. Why are they here in the gym? With their fire dogs. It's weird. Anyway, brute forcing my way through the gym. Red is weak against H2O. Do you know what that means, little child? I, Super Nerd Zach, will inform you. Oh my god, it's a sea dragon! You can't bring that in here, this is a fire gym! Actually, what if that was a weird Pokemon rule? Like Pokemon League rule, is that certain types are banned from gyms. Like, there's no reason why they couldn't do that, right? Thinking of the anime in particular, like, Erika's gym should just prohibit fire Pokemon, period. It's too dangerous. Oh, snuffed out. Okay, there's our guy, Blaine. How many more surfs do we have? I think we only have 4. We have 5. Let's save. That might be enough. He outlevels Skullkraken a lot, so I might just go, like... I don't know. Funny enough, Seafoam Islands is where we could just encounter the first legendary bird if we wanted to. I think we can do that right now. I am Blaine, the red-hot leader of Cinnabar, Gym. My fiery Pokemon are all rough and ready with intense heat. They incinerate all challengers. You better have Burn Heal. No. I don't need Burn Heal. You're gonna use, like... You're gonna try to, like, set up with your different Pokemon and then not do it in time, and then I'm gonna knock them all out. That's my prediction. Cool. We've scared each other. I think if things get really hairy, I can always switch to Beatrice Jr. Uh-oh. Can we switch Skullkraken out of a Fire Spin? I don't know if we can. Yeah, no, we can't. We're committed. Screw it, I'll surf. And here's the big Rapidash. It does bother me how... Rapidash is another example of these Pokemon where they, like, are supposed to be much bigger, but the scale of the sprite, like, the sprite isn't any bigger than its first stage, because the first stage already filled up so much of the available space. It feels wrong. Although that did happen in first gen occasionally. I feel like they got the scale better sometimes. Oh yeah, Hydro Pump is 120 power. It's only 80. Yeah, we don't need Hydro Pump. Arcanine! There he is! I really like Arcanine. Okay, Skullkraken, you've got a couple surfs left, which should be enough if you can survive. I think. Ooh, it is. And I think I think Arcanine does not survive, but Skullkraken does. Ooh, that was a Fire Blast? Jeez. Okay, good job, Skullkraken. You swept the whole gym. You swept the entire gym, all the gym trainers and... not all the gym trainers. You got almost all the gym trainers in one go. And Blaine. We had to reset after 2 of them. Ah! The Volcano Badge heightens the special stats of your Pokemon. Here, you can have this too. Team 38. Fire Blast is the ultimate fire technique. Don't waste it on water Pokemon. Bulbax or Chameleon would be ideal for that. Or anybody else. So Blaine and Mr. Fuji. We're standing shoulder to shoulder with big grins. Oh hey, and there's the fire... There's the flame badge, or whatever it's called. Right up there in the wall. That's cool. Okay, can we dig out of the gym? Oh, we can't. We have to slowly walk out. What do the quiz machines say now that I've opened the door? Oh. Oh, we can... we can... I can still do the quiz. Tombstoney? No. No, I'm not gonna do the quiz. It takes too long. Okay. So, now having done that... there's a little problem. Metro, you beat that Firebrand. Okay, I'm gonna save because I don't know... I know what comes next, and I think we don't have to do it right away. Huh? Hey, if it isn't Petro, look, it's me, Bill. Long time no see. I hope you're still using my PC system. Well, listen. Since we met up here, how about spending time with me? There's this little island in the far south called One Island. A friend invited me, so I'm on my way out there. How about it? Do you feel like coming with me? I'm gonna say no, because I think we can join him. We can choose to join him later. What? Are you too busy? Well, alright. The boat hasn't arrived yet anyway. I'll be waiting at the Pokemon Center over there. Come see me when you're done with your business here. Okay, cool. I was worried that he would be like... I don't know. It would be like harder to get there. Because we gotta go through the Safari Zone. We gotta go do the Safari Zone, and... yeah, I'm gonna go pick up... first I'm gonna pick up the Pokemon we need, and then I'm gonna go pick up some repels. Bird for bird? Cool. Yeah, I think we can get Shelter if we fish here on Cinnabar as well. So there's more Pokemon we can get, but I'm kind of waiting. Oh, there we go. Sure, let's get 10. A nice round 10. And in order to conserve repels, I think I'm just gonna reset if we don't catch anything new. But yeah, Safari Zone is next, and right after the break. So I'm gonna put on some music. What were we listening to before? It was, oh yeah, the Talon Overworld. Let's see what the Shovel chooses next. Oh, that's a good one. Alright. Enjoy the music, and I'll be back in just a few. All right, welcome back. Yeah, Space Babies. You ever play Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery, Mav? It's just like, I guess it might have been a mobile game? It's like point and click. And a rare character of, a rare, like, female character who's not, like, objectivized as, like, the player character, the Scythian. Doesn't actually have a name, I guess. She's just called the Scythian. She's, like, from outside of the... She's from another place, I guess. And, yeah, it's a neat one. It's like, there's some combat in it, and, some good music. Hence why I have it on the stream soundtrack. It's a good one. It's from like a while ago. It might also be a little pretentious, but like not It feels a little bit like a non-literal. There's something else. There's something extra going on to the story that like I couldn't pin down. It's not like obnoxious. I think pretentious is maybe the wrong word. It's neat. It's got like it's very cool. Scyther, you're one of the ones we're looking for. I didn't even put the rappel on yet. It's a good thing too, because we wouldn't have run into a Scyther. Oh, she's gone. Yeah. Well, we'll come back for Scyther. Today, we're looking for Tauros. Actually, I want to check the Pokemon, the like levels and stuff again, because I think this is the best place to get a Tauros. This area, because Tauros is at the highest level you can find it. Yeah, 28. We'll run into a bunch of irrelevant Pokemon here too, but it's our best bet. Other areas are 25. Yeah. And then is there like a 26 Scyther somewhere? Oh, there's a 28 Scyther in the east, so we can also get Birdbris to help us there. But yeah, as far as space babies, in Super Brothers, there are these like weird kind of baby-like creatures that I think you're rescuing, if I remember. I don't remember what they call them in game, but the soundtrack is referring to them clearly. Ballad of the Space Babies. There's also, there's also like a special sword that you have and some strange golden triangles. What could they be? Or something like that. There's allusions to other video games like that in it, but like it's also a very short game. So it's one that I highly recommend just to anybody really who's interested in the game. Come to think of it, maybe even like I could think of some family members who would enjoy it too, maybe. Even if they don't know the references. They're very light references. That's not like there's not a lot of that stuff going through it. Well, there's also something about Scythians don't like rainbows. They think they're ugly. I think that was interesting. I don't think that's supposed to mean anything bigger than that. It's more like the game itself has kind of this very drab kind of vibe to it, but like, or the color palette from what I remember is very brown and kind of earth tones, but it's not, drab is the wrong word. It's not actually drab, like it ends up being very like very beautiful looking game. There's still like a lot of like color in the light and stuff. And so I think it's more like there's this like, there's something about like the Scythian is almost like an emo kid or something, and being like, oh, I just hate bright colors. At least that's my that's me being generous and hoping that's all that means. I imagine the like woke games people would call it woke just because you play as a female main character. I'm trying to remember, it's a pixel art game kind of, but I forget, I'm trying to remember if it's like, if it's kind of like true pixel art or if they do scaling and stuff to it. If they like mix and match the pixel density, I don't remember. It's been a long time. One of the little weird things that stuck out to me that I thought was kind of neat is the game is broken into chapters of a sort, or level, not levels so much. You go back to a lot of the same places, but it's broken up into chapters, and there's this guy who will be like, recommend that you take a break in a very gentle way without like forcing you to. Basically just telling you like, hey, this is a good break point, and maybe it's a good time for you to like step away for a bit and then come back later. It also makes me wonder if it was a game that was originally released in like episodes, but I don't think it was. I don't know. It's all kind of coming back to me. There's also a very weird ending to it. I think it's mostly the ending that makes me a little confused about, like, what does the game actually mean? I should also say that it's called Super Brothers Sword and Sworcery with a W. Like, there's S-W-O-R-C-E-R-Y. Don't know why. It does make it a little easier to find just because it's such a strange and unique name. Oops. Yeah. It's maybe like Capybara games. Where have I heard of them? Oh, they made Disney/Pixar's Cars the game. No, what did they actually know for? Oh, they did a Might and Magic game. Looks like they've done a lot of licensed stuff. Not a lot of their own original things. Well, they did one of this. They worked on one of the Don't Starve DLCs. Or is that like a standalone? Yeah, it looks like they haven't done anything else, Capybara games. That's a shame. But sometimes that happens. Kind of a one-hit wonder, maybe. Because this is... Super Brothers is a game that came out in like 2011 or 14 or something like that. It like came out at a time when indie games were kind of starting to get taken more seriously and pick up steam. And get picked up by Steam. You see what I did there? And so I think that was, I think it stood out more at the time. Maybe it's not that remarkable of a game anymore, but I liked it. I'm pretty sure that it stood out at the time because of how small the indie market was. Where, like, you know, if it came out now, I think it would be an interesting curiosity that would not get remembered very long. Come to think of it, I don't even know where I heard about it. Maybe it might have been on, like, the Game Station podcast. The, like, you know, the one that used to be Total Biscuit, Jesse Cox, and Dodger, like years and years ago, before it changed, before they had, because what they were like part of Maker Studios for a little bit, and then it was like that went sour, and they like rebranded as a new podcast with the same people. That was weird. I did discover a lot of games I liked through them, and a lot of games that are like problematic faves, probably. Gosh, Venomoth just wants all the attention tonight. I mean, hey, I love you, Venomoth, but I'm sorry, we can't bring you on board. I've already got a Venonet. It's almost like the encounter music is trying to tell me, Venonet, 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 Venonet. Like, no Venonet. No Venomoth. I already got one. And I don't remember what I named it, honestly. I probably should. Oops. I don't know, thinking of the Space Babies. Do they look like... Hang on, I gotta look this up real quick. In my mind, they look like the little spirits in Princess Mononoke and the Forest, but maybe they don't actually look like that. I think I might just be misremembering. I don't know, anyway. I'm gonna end the I'm gonna end my Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery discussion by just saying that it's a... As far as I remember it, is a good game that's relatively short and very good like moody. It's got the vibe of like a quiet rainstorm on like a weekend day, just like sitting on the front porch with the rain coming down gently. Is that kind of vibe. And then occasionally there's like a scary beast that you have to fight, like this Tauros. Tauros! We can listen to the Super Brothers EP together. Oh, he loves it. Tauros is a fan. Tauros is a fan of the Space Babies. It whips its body repeatedly. Wait, when it's about to attack, it whips its body with its 3 tails. Oh. That's interesting. Oh, and why does he look so different in the sprite? He's like yellow and he's got a big snoot. He's like, huh. I don't like being a sprite. I want to be a full bull, a full animal. Oh gosh, I feel like I should name him after a Super Brothers thing. Hang on. Somebody's made a wiki. Well, the Scythian was a woman, so... But who else can I name it? Because there's other characters in it. What does Wikipedia say? Oh, it was originally an iPad game. That's right. Because there's like, I guess there's motion stuff. I played it on a PC. So you just do like... Yeah, it's a shame. Maybe I should probably try playing it on a platform that actually has an accelerometer, because I never knew that was part of the gameplay. Oh, the Megatone. Yeah, there's something about sleeping and like being in the real world versus like the dream realm. I don't know, it's cool. I like it. I'm like caging my language because I'm like, I don't know, maybe there's something in there that I don't remember that was kind of mean. Oh, there's Log Fella and Dog Fella. You know what? You will be Bull Fella. In keeping with the lingo of Super Brothers Sword and Sorcery, you are Bull Fella, and I'm not gonna remember that, I don't think. Maybe I will. Maybe by the end of this series I'll still remember Bull Fella was a Super Brothers thing. I should just replay it. Should I stream Super Brothers? Maybe I should. I keep talking about it. I've been talking about it so much, maybe I should just stream it. Because I'm just like, the trouble is like, it would have to be the PC version that doesn't have the accelerometer stuff in it. Or I would have to get a hold of the Switch version. But then I don't know if I can stream from the Switch version while having all the rotation stuff, so maybe not. And I don't have an iPhone or an iPad, so I can't play those ones. Okay, Tauros checked off of the list. And now we're looking for Scyther. Oh, I need it. Oh, this is a good one. Hiding in a little nook. I guess Scythian would be a good name for the Scyther if it's a girl Scyther. Although I guess Scythians are supposed to be like it's like a nationality or something. So it doesn't have to be a girl. Yeah, I can't believe that I caught like the first Tauros we saw today on the first ball. Sometimes it's just like that. I got Dratini. Who's left? Is Scyther the last one? I think it is. Yeah, we got Chansey, Dratini, Kangaskhan, Tauros, and now all that's left. Yep. Scyther's the last one. It's up here, that's right. It's up in the... It's red... FireRed only. What's funny is oh, there it is! It's a girl! Join me and become the Scythian! Oh, no. Does she not? Does she like rainbows too much? You don't have to... You can like rainbows and be a Scythian if you want. It's okay. Come on, Scyther. She's watching carefully. You've got good music to listen to. And you can hang out with Bullfella. We've got like a cute little dragon who's got like the most adorable little eyes. Oh, she's gone. Dang. I think Scythers show up more often than the ones we've already gotten, so this is a nice, this is gonna be much more relaxing. There it is again! It's a different one, it's a boy. I guess maybe you'll be Logfella, because Logfella was like chopping down trees, and I bet Scythers chop down trees. Come on, do you want to be Logfella? Come on, big guy. Okay, I'm gonna take a chance to throw a rock. Scyther's angry. Oh wait, did I turn off battle animations? I thought we would see the rock. Ah, he ran away. Oh, battle scenes are off. I guess because I was running around the mansion? Oh wait, did I not turn on the battle scenes for the whole gym? I'm a dummy. I'm a dummy if that's the case. Because I forgot, when they're watching carefully, they hunker down, and I was like, oh, that's interesting, the Pokemon aren't hunkering down right now. They aren't hunkering down with the thing that they're supposed to do. Nope. Nidorino. Nidorino. Oh yeah, there's something weird about Nidorina breeding, where like some of them just can't breed at all for some reason. Like one stage of them can't breed, and I don't know why. I never understood why it is. Is it that Nidorinas specifically can't breed? But like Nidoran Girl can? That's the Nidoran Girl off there being like, telling me the answer, but because it's in Pokemon, I can't understand it. I'm sorry, Nidoran Girl. Whoops. Yeah. Oops. Okay, enjoy some delicious bait that kind of looks like raw meat. Bye. Never made sense that bait makes the Pokemon harder to catch, but less likely to run. Like, less likely to run makes sense. Never made sense that it's harder to catch a Pokemon eating bait. Surely, if it's distracted, it would be easier to catch. And the rocket makes sense that they're more likely to run away. But I don't know why it would be easier to catch an angry Pokemon. Maybe they couldn't think of anything else. We've seen so many Scythers. I feel bad. I think it seems like we can only run into Scythers and Nidorinos here, which is interesting. Really limits our options. Yeah. Scyther and Nidorino are the only Pokemon that are level 28 or higher. So that's why we're not having a lot of encounters, because there aren't that many. Thinking about Super Brothers reminds me that I keep meaning to get more hearts. The blue hearts and all the strawberries in Celeste. Which, it's tempting to stream some of that, but if I do, it'll take forever for me to get them all. I think I kind of want to wait until I unlock the new levels that you get by getting all the blue hearts, and then stream Celeste again. It's probably going to be a while, though, because I have a bunch of games I want to play during October. For Halloween, for Spooky Month. Some of which are continuations or revisitations of old stuff. Okay, this Scyther's gotta join, right? Let's do Ball Ball Rock as a pattern. And eventually he will be... He can be the log fella if he so desires. I'm hoping that the Pokédex says something about Scyther cutting down trees to justify my naming. Oh no, he's gone. Dang. Wonder, is fella a gendered term? Because it feels like it is, but I think technically it isn't. Like fellow doesn't mean man, it just usually is used, like it's usually male. It's one of those weird ones. There's something I was thinking about, in a weird way, actor feels similar, where I'm like, I actively use the term actor as a gender neutral term because it is, but it feels weird because the word actress is still so prevalent and commonly used that it feels weird. I expect somebody to be confused when I use actor to mention a woman or a non-man, I guess. Although, you know, I imagine it wouldn't be, I wouldn't expect anybody to be confused if I used actor to talk about somebody who was not male or female, who's like non-binary or agender or something. Because there isn't, like, a version of the word actor for those categories. Anyway. I'm thinking my decision to use the name Logfella for a boy Scyther, and not a girl Scyther. But maybe it works for a girl Scyther too? I don't know. If we can catch a girl Scyther, like this one, I would like to use the name Scythian anyway. So, I guess I'm giving myself some options here. Ah, so close. Do you not want to be named the Scythian? I guess we could delay picking your name until after we read what your nature is. And like your attitude or whatever. Okay, we're gonna do Ball Ball Rock. I haven't used rocks to actually successfully catch a Pokemon yet. But I'm gonna use it now because it might be what we need. I feel bad. Oh, she ran away anyway, of course. The rocks. I may as well try more rocks while we're here, though. Even though I feel bad, the game says, don't hate the player, hate the game. The game told me to throw rocks. Gosh, what are some other weird some other old indie games. I remember Lone Survivor, not to be confused with the like sniper movie or whatever it is. Lone Survivor is an old indie horror game that I remember was huge when it came out. It was a big deal. And then I don't think I've heard anybody talk about it ever since. But it was basically like an indie developer's take on sort of a Silent Hill. But it's, well, it's funny, you would think that during COVID outbreak it might have surfaced again because it's like implied, like there's a sort of a viral outbreak of some kind that happened, and like your main guy is wearing a face mask for the whole game. It seems like people have been turned in, like virus turned them into zombies maybe. I only got one of the endings, so I don't know if the game explains what happens or why everything is the way it is. And there might not be a straightforward answer. So I don't know really what the background is. But yeah. I'm also not sure entirely what to think of it because it's kind of compelling. Like, I think it's a well-done game. But I wonder if maybe it has some weird ideas about mental health. I'm not sure. That's why I'd like to get some of the other endings one of these days. But it's a big effort. And I want to see if I can do it without looking up any guides. Because it would be so easy to look up a guide that's like, here's how you get this ending and this ending. And to the game's credit, it does tell you, like, you got this, like, the endings are color-coded. And so I think I got the blue ending. And it shows you all these stats at the end that sort of suggest what might have contributed to the ending you got. And I like that. I like the idea of a game that will give you... If a game has multiple different endings that have, like, weird paths to get them, I like that there's a way in the game to better assess how to get there, whereas most of the time there really isn't. But yeah. That was an old indie game. What's another one? Because I'm thinking, at some point, I think there are certain indie games... I think once the indie game scene got really big, got really popular, the games that really stood out and were remembered are still memorable now, even though the like, indie gaming space has gotten bigger. So, like, Undertale is still famous. But you know what? Off is another one. Thinking of Undertale, because I think Undertale's a little inspired by Off. Off is one that, I guess, got a lot of attention recently with the re-release on Steam. Which I was thinking about, in a weird way, I was thinking about Oblivion Remastered again, and how my pet peeve of how the term remastered is used very willy-nilly. Because releasing Off for modern platforms is the equivalent to like a movie remaster, where you go back to the source and you put it on a new format that people can actually use that's like in, that maybe works better. It's like more, maybe it's like got less bugs in it for in a game's example, in a game's case. But it's otherwise the same game. It looks the same, hopefully it has all the same music. I don't know if they would get in trouble for releasing Judy Garland's Somewhere Over the Rainbow, because that's part of the original, that's part of the credits music. But maybe they would have to change that. I don't know. It's cool. And as far as I know, Mortis Ghost hasn't done much else in the game space since then. I started to read, they did a webcomic that I started to read that was kind of interesting. I like their art style. It's very like... It's grotesque, I would say, in a way that I find appealing. That's like not... It's grotesque that's not like in a way that's gross, necessarily. Some of it's gross, maybe. But I think of like The Judge and like his character design. It's like, it's grotesque, but I'm not repelled by it, really. Oh, dumps the Switch 2 in the trash. Yeah. Forget the Switch 2. Go get old indie games. Like Off and Lone Survivor. Funny enough, I think Lone Survivor got like a director's cut, is what they called it. It was like a new release. Or wait, was part of the Off re-release that they were putting on the Switch 2? Is that part of it? Is that why you mentioned the Switch 2, Mav? Because I know it was on Steam, but I feel like I think they announced it around the time the Switch 2 was announced. Oh, man. Yeah. And it's funny, because the Switch 2 is what everybody's talking about right now with Mario Kart World and Bonanza. Yeah, I get a Steam Deck? Yeah, I have a Steam Deck. I got the OLED. Although, my job kind of paid for it, because they gave me a gift card that was, like, pretty hefty. And I was like, wow, I'm gonna buy a Steam Deck. And then just play all the games. You know, I put the Heroic launcher on there so I can play GOG stuff. I may or may not have put some emulators for video game handhelds on there, plural. Like, I got PPSSPP on there. And some others as well. Yeah, that's right. No, I didn't say new consoles. I just have just portable consoles, handhelds as emulators. You know, just the usual ones that you would have on a Steam Deck. Nothing special. Because, you know, I have a Switch 1. I would never put a Switch emulator on a Steam Deck. No sir. No siree. Nope. Not me. Why would I do that when I have a Steam Deck? Or a Switch? Why would I have a Switch emulator when I have a regular Switch? Nope. Not, you know, why would I get games without paying Nintendo for them? I wouldn't do that. No way. Nuh-uh, nope. But definitely have some things on there. I guess I could put, like, I wonder if Cemu works well on the Steam Deck, because you could do the, the Wii U pad stuff there. Yeah. I did put multiple handheld emulators on there, and yeah, exactly, a little sly wink. Oh yeah, that was something in a weird way. Some YouTube person got in trouble for talking about, like, modded handheld consoles. I don't know what the full story with that was. This is supposedly something recent. Oh yeah, retro gaming YouTuber faces jail time for reviewing gaming handhelds. I don't know what this is about. Is it because, like, what is it? I'm reading this article as I'm playing, as I'm Safari zoning. It's just, you know, it's making me concerned of, like, are companies going to go after creators for showing? Because, like, I've modded my own handhelds. Like, my 3DS has, like, custom firmware on it because, you know, you can't buy any of those games anymore. And scalpers are selling, like, I'm not going to pay, like, hundreds of dollars for, like, Hearts Gold and Soul Silver. Sort of browsing this article real quick while I tap left and right here. But yeah, the Switch is technically a tablet. That's true. Gaming The #1 gaming tablet on the market. Oh wait, customs enforcement officers in Italy. Oh, this is an Italian YouTuber. What? Customs officers appeared at his home with a search warrant to investigate promotion of pirated copyright materials. Is Italy really cracking down on piracy? Is that what's going on in this case? The creator complied with demands, assuming he didn't do anything wrong. Officials seized consoles and may shut down his channel. I guess it's an ongoing investigation, so we don't even really know what's going on. The complaint specifically mentions reproduction of copyrighted material from Nintendo and Sony, but the case may originate from what agency? I guess the Italian something? Guardia di Finanza? Oh, the financing agency. I don't know. It doesn't seem like Nintendo is like going after content creators with like citing the laws of certain countries. Oh. Officials contest that this YouTuber's reviews of Anbernic devices like the RG Slide, which often but not always ship with micro SD cards filled with copyrighted ROMs, are punishable under Article 171 TER of the Italian copyright law. Oh, he can be punished with 15,000 euro of a fine and 3 years of jail time. Well, for this law. But like... So he's doing videos promoting a device, but they went after him and not the company that's distributing these things? That always feels weird. That feels fishy. Yeah, this creator didn't even, wasn't even sponsored by the things that are supposedly breaking copyright law. But just, he promoted them in his channel. It sets a dangerous precedent for other gaming-focused creators in Italy. They don't, the article doesn't say in Italy. Well, there might be more to that story, and it is ongoing. But it seems fishy to me that, like... Maybe they're investigating because they assume that he has some connections to the actual company, and maybe that's why. And if he can demonstrate that he wasn't paid money by them or anything, then all they can book him on is that he bought one of their things with pirated ROMs or something. I don't know. That's why you want to be careful about what you say in public published spaces. Because yeah. I don't know, could you... It seems absurd to me to think that, you could get in trouble for, PSP game piracy or something these days, right? Because technically, yes. The copyright belongs to Sony or, whoever made the games or whatever, but nobody's distributing these things. You can't get them. Except by piracy. Or by, trying to dig up a used game cartridge that probably has deteriorated and no longer works. Or in the case of PS Vita, I think it's UMDs. Oh, come on, Scyther. You're not going to be implicated in any activity that I do if you join us. Unless you want to. She joined! We got her! We booked her, boys. Put her in cuffs. No, I'm kidding. I don't even want to joke about that. Okay. Tears and shreds its prey. Very rarely spreads its wings to fly. Like a praying mantis. I've seen praying mantises fly. It's kind of scary. Because it's very loud. They got big wings. Okay, you are going to be the Scythian, and I think I know how to spell it. It's not even a pun, this is just how it's spelled. There you go. The Scythian. And that's it. That's all 5 Safari Zone Pokemon. Oh yeah, that would mean they can charge you again for the thing you bought. Yeah. If like... Because I guess what I'm anticipating is that what they might book this guy on is possessing pirated materials. So yeah, if this company selling retro handhelds just like includes a bunch of pirated ROMs in the thing they sell to you, then they would probably stop. I would hope they would stop doing that if this guy gets charged, because then like they would be potentially in trouble for selling that, and they're putting their customers in trouble. Not clients, customers. So yeah, it's spooky. Because I think they're not. I don't think they don't take issue with the like retro game console itself. It's specifically the ROMs. I don't know. It's bad news. It sounds like bad news. You know, Italy today, who knows where tomorrow. But yeah, also, it occurs to me that we don't have to go to... I'm gonna keep small... Well, I'll put Smallish away just because it's about time to end the stream. But it occurs to me that we... we should go to the... we should go to the Sevi Islands, though. Maybe I'll do that... Okay, let's fly back to Cinnabar, and next stream we'll go to the Sevi Islands, even though the smarter thing might be to go beat Giovanni next. But yeah, next stream we're gonna kick off with that, and I'll end the stream by showing off our new Pokemon. Oh yeah, yeah. If you can't stick around for the new Pokemon, then definitely go crash out, Mav. Yeah, thanks for joining me for the stream. It's always a joy. Now let's get in the box and see who we've got. Okay, Dreadnought, you're gonna play Smallish. All right, we got a few more critters. We got, and they're all in the bottom row. That's handy. So we got Scrunchy. Scrunchy, what? You're adamant nature. I've run into that before. Oh, it's special attack down, attack up. Aw. For a grass type, oh, that's such a sad nature to have. Oh well, you're not gonna be, you're not about to be a Tangrowth, I guess. Even though Chlorophyll is a good ability to have. Stop! Stop in the name of the law. Pay the fine or face my blade. I don't remember how the line goes. She's a bold critter. Oh, attack down, defense up. I guess that's okay for Kabuto. Fwingers! He's jolly. Which one is jolly? Speed up, special attack down. Ooh, rock flying? That's actually really good. If I didn't already have a bunch of core team members, this would be I would be really happy to use this Aerodactyl in battles. I like him. I like Fwingers. And Bullfella is careful. Special defense up, special attack down. Yeah, that's pretty good. First generation Tauros is crazy good because its special stat is pretty good. And you could put like Fire Blast and some other stuff on it. Maybe Blizzard. Yeah, since Generation 2, its special attack is not very good. So it's fine. Special attack down is actually good on a Tauros. So we got another good natured Tauros. Scythian Sirius. Oh, it's a neutral nature. That's okay. She's bug flying. That's cool, and she's got false swipe, which is very important. Because I'm gonna train her up at some point to help catch other Pokemon that we need later. Yeah, and those are all our catches. I'm gonna save, because I think I haven't done that. So let's step outside to enjoy the Cinnabar Island music, and I'll save the game to be absolutely sure we don't lose all this wonderful progress. All this wonderful hard-earned progress. There, it's done. I saved for real this time instead of forgetting. Gosh, and then, oh yeah, actually, wait, hang on. What? The next level cap that I have to look out for is 50. Giovanni goes up to level 50. It's a lot. Okay, but thank y'all for joining me. Next stream, so I'm going away on vacation for about a week. And I won't be back until, like, next week. So I think the next stream is going to be the 24th. Or no, the 31st, sorry. So normally 24th and then the 28th would be the next streams, but I'm going on break. I'll be back. Final day of July will be the next stream. So, I hope y'all are out there enjoying the summer, staying cool, staying safe in your communities as you need to, doing what you can to get by. And until next time, I'll be seeing you.